Welcome to the eDoc Builder training series. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the Field Designer. What are the basic glimpses of Field Designer and how does it functions with the eDoc template? What is Field Designer? In eDoc Builder, Field Designer is an interface that allows you to edit new and existing template in a way that's closer to how your customer interact with them on your website. Field Designer also lets you create the new template from scratch without using Adobe Acrobat form fields or InDesign file. Log into your eDoc Builder account and we will do the creation of the template from the scratch. You might be familiar with the previous ways of creating a template in eDoc Builder, which often required pre-created forms such as master PDF or also required to create your fields in a program such as InDesign file that then you import into the eDoc Builder. With Field Designer, you no longer need to do that. You can create a template entirely from the scratch in the eDoc Builder. So let's create a template. To create a new template, you can click on Create Template. Then you have two options, either form-based or interactive designer template. So let's start a form-based template. Click on Create. Now here we no longer require any Adobe Master PDF or any InDesign file. After you create your template, you will be taken to the Assets tab and should look something like this. Because many people import PDF forms to base their templates on, the page default to the Upload PDF tab. If you plan to create a template from scratch, click From Scratch. It will load a page like this. Use the fields in the Form From Scratch tab to set the number of pages and enter the page width and page height. So let's say if you want to build a business card, so I'm keeping the page width at 3.5 and page height as 2. The number of pages will be 2 pages. By default, the unit of measurement for the page width and height may be something than what you need. In that case, look in the upper right of the page, and it totally depends upon the drop-down units. The unit dropdown allows you to set the units of the measure of the template. The unit you select for the template also affects the measurement display for the rules when you are moving the fields around the template using drag and drop. Here is a breakdown of how specific units of measurement affects the display of rules. Points, feet, inches, microns, millimeter, centimeter, and meter. Once you have set the units of measure, entered the number of pages, set the page width and height, and click Save and Commit. Now, how do we add the assets to a template like fonts and images? Before, any fonts or image assets are available for you to use in Field Designer. You need to select and add them on the Assets page of your template. If you're not already on this page, click on Assets. In the navigation bar, you will be brought back to the page that looks like this. Once here, you can select or even upload the fonts, the background images, and other images that you want. Let's take a look on the Field Designer. So click on the Field Designer tab, click on Continue. Once you hit the Continue button, you will be redirected to a page. Here you see there was no field created yet. On the left-hand side, you have an option of Edit, view, or insert. On the right hand side, you can see the changes, drag and drop and make the changes immediately. Let's start creating a text field. So you can insert a text field here. Let's say a name would be full name. Prompt text will allow you to just enter some information here and click on create. As you can see, you can manually adjust the size of the field, make it large or small from here. Also, on the right hand side, you can also change the type, the usage, control the usage, also provide the default value. Similarly, if you click on field, you have two options, either duplicate or delete. So you can duplicate a field, give it a different name, also, this is how you can create the text field. You can also create an image field. All the fields will be controlled here. And if you want to just duplicate the field with the same dimensions, you can click on duplicate. Here, you can also adjust how your field would look like during the customization page. For example, if you want your title to appear first, you can do that here as well. And if you want to wants the title to appear in the second position, you can do that. You can also create the entry block from this section. And you can also see the number of pages from the field designer. So there are a lot of things you can do using the field designer without making the use of Adobe Master PDF or InDesign file. And it will be more reliable and easy to use. Thank you for watching the video.